Skechers Aero, a max cushion daily trainer, comfort and pamper your leg. Let's see how the shoes look like after 50 kilometers. Hello guys, welcome back to channel. I'm Ken, one of the Malaysia running YouTuber. Today I'm going to review on this one. Skechers Aero Bus is a maximized max cushion running shoes. Daily trainer with the max cushion. Nowadays a lot of shoes intend to go thicker and thicker, bigger and bigger. So does this pair of shoes. I will bring these shoes out for 50-kilometer run. Most of my run is just a very slow recovery, easy with these shoes. Because these shoes for my size US 11 is over 350 grams. Consider a heavy side on the shoes because of the mesh cushion. So that's why the weight will be over there. I quite enjoy running with this pair of shoes, even though I'm not really fans of mesh cushion. If you are in my channel for some time, you really very see I review much heavy cushion shoes because I'm not really fans of heavy cushion with shoe stack height because I found it's a bit unstable for me when I'm running using it. But for this, it's a bit different story. Before we start, full disclosure, this pair of shoes is sent by Skechers Malaysia or the purpose of review. No one can view this video or give any opinion on this video. All the opinion in this video is my personal opinion. Let's start with some numbers of the shoes. For my size, US 12. Because this Skechers Aero version, I found this a bit narrow, so I go for with the US 12. So the shoes weigh at 359 grams. Consider is on the heavy side. For the shoe stack height is 42 millimeter. For the front is 36 millimeter. Make the shoes 6 millimeter drop. Yes, the shoes is 2 millimeter over from the world legal limits. If you're using this pair of shoes, I doubt any people using these shoes and win some competition because of the weight of the shoes. And these shoes, there's a carbon infused plate inside. Using the Hyper Burst Ice foam for the foam. Is a foam by Skechers itself. Is very soft and very bouncy. For the up, using the engineering mesh upper with a lot of padding. On the outsole, using the Goodyear rubber, and the rubber on the outsole is very good and grippy. For the shoe design, there's a two reflector on the front, and the shoes feel a bit narrow. My feet put in is a very snug fit, even though I'm using US 12. So the shoes a bit narrow fitting, especially on the toe box. There's no issue in the medium arch because the arch is medium. There's no issue for it. And when we're going backwards, the tongue there's amount of padding because this is more to a easy recovery shoes, and there's some padding on the back. There's a very nice heel structure support on the back. For the tongue is considered a semi-gusset tongue. I'm not sure why they make it a semi-gusset tongue. There's one side on the inside, there's a lace holding the tongue, but for the other side, on the outside of the shoes, there is nothing to hold the tongue. I'm not sure why they want to make it half of the gusset tongue, but not on the other half. But so far, when I'm running using the shoes, there's no slippage on the tongue. So for me, it's working fine. Just only wondering why they make it one side, but not on the both sides. The upper, even though it's using the engineering mesh upper, and a bit see-through, but I still found it's a bit run hot, especially in the Malaysia weather. Plus, it's a black color, so when I'm running in the what you call noon time with the sun, so the shoes a bit warm. So maybe if you choose other color, might be a bit colder. But for the black color, it's a bit warm for the upper. For the foam, it's using the Hyper Burst Eye with the carbon infused plate. It's like a half plate for the balancing of the shoes, not for the propel, it's more to the balancing of the shoes. Because the shoe stack height is very thick. For the hyper burst ice, it's very soft and very comfortable. It's not like a very bouncy and fast shoes, but it's a very comfortable when you put my feet in running with these shoes. For the also using the Goodyear rubber. The second brand that using the car tires first is Adidas using the Continental. Meanwhile, for the Skechers using the Goodyear rubber. Consider a good amount of coverage rubber from front to the back. Even though the stacker is so high, the shoes actually is very stable. Same as the also is very grippy. So all the area that require rubber to protect the also there is protected by the rubber front to the back. It's a very nice rocker geometry for the shoes. Even though the shoes sit so high, the rocker geometry is very nice. So far, I didn't encounter any hotspot or any weird, just like the previous, the Aero Spark that I tried. For the Aero Bus, I didn't feel any issue. If you look at the shape of the form, is quite similar to the Aero Spark, the arrow line towards to the shoes. Enough with all the numbers of the shoes. How the shoes feel like when I'm using it. During this 50 kilometer, basically all my run is recovery, and one run is considered a bit longer, up to like 12, 13 kilometer. Remaining that is all very short and recover, because this is what the shoe intend built for, that all the slower recovery run. Once I step my feet in on my first run, I remember it's around 6 to 7 kilometer, easy slow pace around 7 to 8 minute pace, and I really enjoy with the shoes because the shoes is very plushy. It's just like what the shoes intend to. It's just like Skechers. What Skechers is, when we purchase Skechers, the Skechers is more too comfortable and soft. This is what the shoes feel like. It's very comfortable. I really enjoy running with this pair, especially on my slow and recovery after a hard session on a day before. The shoes is really comfortable. The first run I run on it, I don't think these shoes can go for a faster speed. So all my run, I go with these shoes is more to a slower and recovery. When I step on it, I can feel the form actually is like a marshmallow. It's like protecting my feet sinking to the shoes. Then when I go for my next step, it will need pop me over to the next step. It's very nice popping sensation. It's not like a lot of runner shoes, some of the recovery shoes is like having a quick popping sensation. But for this Skechers Aero Bus, it's more like a very slow release of the popping. Once I land it, it slowly pop off the sensation. It's a very nice rhythm on my feet. Plus the rolling sensation, the rocker geometry of the shoes actually is helping the shoes design, especially when I land almost to the heel during my slower recovery run. And the rolling sensation is very nice, so that my feet can feel the true recovery when I running with this pair of shoes. Besides all those easy and recovery, I did bring the shoes out for one a bit longer base pace. Is around 12 to 13 kilometer. Run pace is around 5 to 5:15. It's not really that fast, but the shoes able to give me the pace. The grip is very good. If you look at the grip quite a lot, and it able to provide me the energy that I need, because maybe because of the carbon infused plate on the shoes, it got the popping energy from the shoes. So the shoes actually can be popped most probably because of the carbon infused plate, and the shoes rocker is quite nice. But one thing about the shoes is when I bring it out for my base pace, I feel my leg a bit tired after the run. Most probably because of the weight of the shoes. The shoes weigh around 359 grams per side. So basically, if you pass two sides, is 710 grams for both sides, 20 grams for both sides. So it's a bit heavy for my leg. So that's why I feel a bit tired on my base run. After that run, every single run that I'm using these shoes is like a recovery. 5 kilometer, 6 kilometer, slow jog, recovery, or I even walk with it because it's very plushy and it's a Skechers is very plushy and very comfortable on the walking and on the slower ride. It really gives the pillow and marshmallow feeling using these shoes. After all the experience running with this pair of shoes, what I like about the shoes, the first thing is the plushiness of the shoes, the comfortable, the soft of the shoes. I really enjoy it. So that's why I keep these shoes in my recovery rotation. It's very plushy and it's very soft. So it really pamper my leg after my hard session. This is one of the Skechers that I keep in my rotation after all the testing because it's very comfortable. The second like about these shoes is the stability. Even though with a huge stack height 42mm on the back, the shoes pretty stable, not like a lot of high stack height shoes. Once the shoes go up with this kind of stack height, the shoes intend a bit unstable. Meanwhile, for this one, it's really stable with such a high stack height. The third that I like is the grip of the shoes, the Goodyear grip. It's very grippy on all kind of conditions, especially the place that I run is some of the place there's some algae. The grip is really grippy on those areas. The last I like about the shoes is the price point of the shoes. Consider a lot of max cushion. This is the cheapest among all the max cushion shoes. What I'm not really like about the shoes, the first one is the upper, a bit narrow and a bit warm on the upper. I hope they can create a wider upper or the wider version for the Aero bust because I found it's just snug fit. So if someone with a wider fit, it might having an issue to put their feet in to the shoes, and also the upper maybe a bit because of the black color, so the upper ran a bit warm. Who should get the Aero bust? If you're looking for a max cushion shoe, soft and stable and without breaking your back, maybe you can consider the Aero bust. Who should not get the Aero bust? If you're having a wide fit, definitely this pair of shoes is not really suitable for you because of the narrow fit. What's my final verdict on the Skechers Aero bust? Definitely this is a good pair of maximize daily trainer recovery soft shoes. It's really soft and it's really behave just like a Skechers. I really enjoy this pair of shoes, especially on my easy recovery day because it's really pamper my leg and I really love it. Definitely I will keep these shoes for my easy and recovery day. That's all on my really quick review on the Skechers Aero bust. See you guys on the next video. Bye.